It's been nearly a year since the tragic incident on the set of the movie Rust, where Alec Baldwin shot and killed a woman, Helena Hutchins, the cinematographer, and injured the director Joel Souza in what was described as a freak accident. Now, of course, the first couple days and weeks surrounding what happened, we got a lot of different information out there. Information that implicated Alec Baldwin, information that implicated the assistant director, information that implicated the armorer. In reality, most people that looked at it agreed there's a lot of blame to go around in this situation, but no doubt Alec Baldwin was one of the people at the center of all of it. And with so much time passing, a lot of us have wondered, will anything happen? Will there be any charges filed, any criminal charges against Alec Baldwin or anyone else? Well, we may be extremely close to that, and it does not look good for Mr. Alec Baldwin. Alec Baldwin, 3 others, could face charges imminently in Rust shooting within weeks, if not days. And that is the perfect little thumbnail for this image right here. When Alec Baldwin was on national TV, went on with his buddy George Stephanopoulos for a softball interview where he lied to everybody. He tried to cry, he tried to make himself the victim, act as if you should feel bad for him after he ended up taking someone's life. And he lied about everything. The FBI investigation, in fact, proved that Alec Baldwin lied about pulling the trigger because that is the only way that that gun was able to fire. They checked to see if there was any other failure. No, he pulled the trigger. Alec Baldwin lied to everyone, including the police. Let's see if he actually faces any justice for this. Alec Baldwin and 3 other individuals could face charges imminently related to last year's fatal shooting on the set of the movie Rust, with the New Mexico officials suggesting charges could arrive within weeks, if not days. In a letter to the Board of Finance, the district attorney's office specified that Baldwin could be one of the possible defendants and that, quote, this case could require up to 4 separate jury trials, according to a report from CBS Sports. And before we go on, I may as well stop here with this ad and plug Meta PCs because I am a partner with Meta PCs. I went out to Arizona, I went to their warehouse, I met all these guys, shook their hands, saw the entire operation. Great dudes, but more importantly, they sell great computers. Mine is the best I've ever owned, and it's not even close. Whether you want a pre-built one that you can just order and it'll be at your house in a couple days, or if you want to customize everything about your PC, Meta PCs is where it's at. Use code RKOutpost for a discount. Check out the link in the pinned comment and the description below. But let's move on. Alec Baldwin may soon be criminally charged in Rust shooting, a new letter shows. Baldwin discharged the gun that killed cinematographer Helena Hutchins on the Rust set in late 2021. The actor has repeatedly claimed he didn't pull the trigger, but as reported, an FBI report concluded the gun used in the shooting could not have been fired without the trigger being pulled. And if you were here on this channel, you realize that almost from the beginning, that's what we were talking about. That unless there was a catastrophic mechanical physical failure of that weapon, there is no way that it fired without the trigger being pulled. Alec Baldwin is a lying piece of garbage. First Judicial District Attorney Mary Carmack Altweeds in New Mexico indicated charges are imminent. We're within a few weeks, if not days, of receiving the final report from the sheriff's office. She said during the New Mexico Board of Finance meeting on September 20th. She said it's become apparent there will potentially be charging between 1 and 4 people with criminal charges, and each of those charges will probably include some variation on our homicide statute. Her office also made a number of emergency funding requests to continue to fund the investigation. Of course, Baldwin is facing numerous civil lawsuits related to all this from a variety of different people. Now, 1 to 4. I can think of 3 right off the top of my head. I can think of Alec Baldwin. I can think of the armor. I can also think of the assistant director. These are all the people that we've talked about within the past year. And obviously that armor was so inexperienced, and she even offered to train Alec Baldwin, but Alec Baldwin didn't want to do some of the safety trainings that she had offered. It seemed like a mess. It seemed like the wild, wild west out there on that set. And as a result, someone lost their life. Now, will Alec Baldwin be charged? That's yet to be seen. It's certainly a possibility. He certainly seems to be one of those 4 people that could be charged with something related to homicide. Alec Baldwin has continued to play victim through this entire thing. He's continued to show really no remorse for what he did. He's more sorry about the reaction that's come out against him, saying that I'm just being targeted because I'm wealthy. No, you're being targeted because you were holding the gun that fired, that killed somebody. That's why you're being targeted. He may have thought the worst was over for this, but it looks like there's still maybe more bad news coming in the future for Alec Baldwin. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Smash a like button, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell for notifications, share this video out there, and I'll talk to you later. Thanks for watching, everyone, and a huge shout out to my patrons. I appreciate you guys so much. Want to follow me on Twitter or Instagram? Check out the description below. You'll find links to my P.O. box and my Patreon as well. And I'll talk to you guys later.